All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gamers of all ages. It's round 7. We're the last round of Swiss here at the Star Wars Unlimited Planetary Qualifier here at Dragon's Lair in Houston, Texas. Trey has stepped out, and these two players are not waiting for us, so I'm going to get into this. On the left-hand side, this is Jack playing Han 1 green. On the right-hand side of your screen, this is Ari. She's on Piett red, and already I'm seeing things that make my eyebrows go up, and I love every minute of it. This is one of those controversial plays that you sometimes see. Oh, I got to reset the match. Out of Piett players, right? Do you play the Corona Outlaw or not? Do you risk it? And in this instance, Piett is risking it for the biscuit, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, Trey.
Hey, what's going on? I was out investigating the supposed double loss that was handed out a little while ago.
Ooh, I'll have to hear more about this in a minute. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's get back to this. So we played a Corona Outlaw, and then we played a Fancy Falcon.
So if anybody's curious about the draws, there's one undefeated, and he and his X1 opponent drew. Nobody else is drawing because there's too many. There's too many.
Yeah, Baldy, by the way, is your last undefeated.
I know. Yeah,
that is mind blowing to me. Go ahead.
He's had multiple matches where he lost the first game
and then came back
and won.
If you had told me that he was going to be 6-0 on Tuesday night, I would have laughed in your face.
I was just talking to him. He was like, I just wanted a top 16, man. I know, no
right?
Idea.
Okay, what did we play here?
All right.
That's Chewy. Okay.
Was that Chewy?
That's Chewy. He's a 3-3.
So
that's not it. Bloody hell, I hit the wrong card.
I mean, veteran fleet officer. We played it so much today.
I know. It's very relevant. Okay. Did you see what Jack actually resourced? It was a resupply.
That's perfect.
Okay, there's the Chewy smashing out the Corona. Okay.
So this is old school. Yellow Han.
It's old school Han green, baby. But part of it was both these players are 4-2, so they're kind of on that edge, right? If one of them can win, one of them will win. Obviously, move it to 5-2, they have a chance at making the cut. But when I realized that Ari was playing Piett red, I was like, oh, no, this I have to see. She obviously resupplied that round as well, and I missed it. But there's a big Raider coming in.
Whoa, those are big.
Can't fit too many of those on.
So this is one of the things I'm always interested in. Do you flip Piett?
I'll go to your base for 7.
Here. I mean, here's probably a right way. It's probably right to flip Piett.
I mean, you could.
But it doesn't.
Gonna deploy Piett.
There you go. I think it's
good.
reasonable.
I'm always concerned about flipping him and then having him get killed and not being able to use his ability.
Well, you still can use his ability. You just can't use it as well as you otherwise could, that's all. Oh, yeah, I missed the Raider damage to base, too.
Claim initiative.
I'll hit your base for 4.
Okay, so I go from 7 to 11. Math is a thing I can do sometimes.
And on attack, on trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And we've got
Here comes
7.
the 7.
What is he going to... Is it going to be a U-Wing, you think? What's he going to play for 7?
And now it's time for you to do something nasty, isn't it?
More than likely. Ari's got initiative here.
Tap 7 and play Enfys Nest.
Oh, that's rude.
Strong.
Bounce the Ruthless Raider to your hand.
I don't know that you want to do
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm excited about that play.
Murder Chewbacca. Yeah. Card late is a card played, my friend.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay, so we're going to play the Enfys. She's set 3.
AT haulers. This is interesting.
She had haulers in her hand? No,
his draw was 2 AT haulers.
Now, that's not surprising to me.
Okay.
Okay. Both players on 6.
Ready?
Ari's Piett in the field. Gives her a lot of flexibility depending on what capital unit she's sitting on. We know she's sitting on at least the Raider.
For the Devastator.
We're going Devastator. Going big or going home.
Here. To kill it. Because it's got 7 health, yeah. So 2 indirect to kill it.
So 2 there. And then she's got to figure out where the other 2 go.
I'll put 2 on Enfys Nest.
Okay, 2 to Falcon and 2 to Enfys. As we put this guy into the field.
This is certainly a way to counter getting your stuff bounced over and over.
Just play something she can't bounce.
Well, or that's true. And also play things that when you replay them, they devastate the board.
They literally just wreck the board. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, please bounce all my stuff.
I need to do an update on the standings, especially that's kind of important right now. I'll work on that.
4. And put a resource down on attack.
Here. I'll hit your base for 2. Piett's contributing.
And I helped.
Play Ewing reinforcements.
There's your.
There's the Ewing. Had to be in there somewhere. Signature card for this Han deck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'll let you call this one. Tell me what he finds.
I don't even know. Bunch of little things, maybe, or one big thing.
He's got some options.
He's got a Chewbacca in there.
That's not terrible. All right.
He's got a couple of. He's got an ambush Han.
What are you winging in?
I think Tech is one that's going to make an appearance here.
For better or worse, I got a lot of choices on this one.
Because Tech is going to come out and turn all of his resources into his hand,
Would be a good option.
and Ari can't do anything about it. She doesn't have anything that can attack into him and hurt him. So like,
All you wing in Millennium Falcon and Kira.
Fast
okay.
Falcon and Kira. That's actually pretty solid.
I'm wrong.
Let's look at my hand. And
Yeah. You want to cut this?
Nah.
Okay.
Ooh, that Planetary is rude.
Ugh.
Planetary MC30. Oh, the MC30.
I think I call Maul here though.
I was gonna say there's a lot of hate. There's a lot of things to hate in that hand.
There's a lot of anger.
I mean, it is red green.
These blue-haired people, they just so mad all the time.
Maul's pretty big.
You can't ambush in the MC30, but it's a great unit. You can almost guarantee you're gonna see the Raider again.
12 indirect.
12 indirect out of the Planetary is no
12
joke.
indirect.
Like that is not that is a serious problem. And then Kira. That's what we're resolving right now.
Call Maul, I guess? Yeah, I guess so.
10.
And
All
she
right.
gets to decide where it goes with that Devastator out there.
That's
12
with the 12. Oh my God, that's a
12
good
indirect
point.
with the
If she
Devastator.
planetaries right now, she can literally just
she
point.
steps out.
Yeah, but my point is, when the time comes, already 20 on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
4.
1, 2, 3.
10.
This is going to be the last round for somebody. But you're right with the Devastator on the board, the Planetary. She can just point and say, "This is where the damage goes."
But I don't know that it's good enough.
Well,
Because she can't kill enough people.
she can kill Han and Enfys.
I guess, yeah. What he chose.
She
Maul.
can step on the Falcon. I mean, it gets
So
dicey.
6 and 5.
Yeah.
Is 11.
I feel like maybe she should have been using Piett to clean up the ground arena a little bit rather than going base with it. Han Green can sometimes play like aggro. I mean, well, I say sometimes. Like, it absolutely can when it wants to.
4, 5, 6 for planetary bombardment. I have a capital ship, so I do 12, and I have the Devastator, so I have to direct that 12.
She is
Yep.
very excited about this. Her
I would
voice
be
is
very
going
excited
super
about
fast.
this. This is a great play. All right, so there's 5. There's 6.
That's
So she's got
11.
one more to deal.
And then I guess I'll drop one on Kira.
Yeah, you
Drop
drop
one
it
on Kira.
Kira because the Devastator's just going to smush the Falcon.
Let's see.
That is one of the best planetary bombardments I've ever seen played. That's
pretty
amazing. It does keep Jack off of lethal for the moment. He's only got 6 showing. He needs 7 to close the deal this turn. He should probably swing in with the Falcon here before he loses it.
Thank you.
I'm looking at that backswing with a 9 damage thing. That's just strong.
There you go.
Okay.
I mean, Piett's playing red. He ain't gonna have heal. He ain't gonna have no way to heal this. ain't no restore in this deck.
She does not care. She
Ooh,
just
you know what? Chat just pointed out.
Huh.
She could have slammed all 12 on base and swung with the Devastator for lethal. She could have just closed the game.
Yep.
That could have done it.
That's 18 plus
That would
9.
have 21 to Dace in 2 actions would have done it. That would have been totally. Yep, I missed it too.
That was the first thing that I thought of, and then immediately started thinking about how she was going to kill people.
Yep. Yep. This is unfortunately she did miss it. I missed it too. I mean, this. It's so rare to see that combo actually happen to where you could pull it off. Mm-hmm. But it could have happened. Jack would have had to have an answer for the Falcon. What's he got in his hand? He's got an AT hauler and something else.
I think she has to rip a planetary bombardment to win.
Go with L3.
Okay, I'm gonna smuggle out an L3 here.
Wait, you don't There's no captured unit for the rescue.
And then I'll pay.
I think she already claimed, didn't she?
Well, she's at 29. She has to claim.
Yeah. Okay, so there's the AT hull. I think a Planetary didn't even save her now.
What? She just kills him with it.
Oh, that's true. If she draw, okay, because she did. she
plays it the way she
went
was
9 to
supposed
base.
to
1, 2,
play
3,
the
4, 5,
last
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Yeah, if she rips into one, she could just oh, here's your 12 to base. Enjoy.
She got a Devastator.
She got another Devastator.
That's not going to be enough.
That's
though.
not gonna do it. Nope. She would have needed a second one.
I had exactly one win condition. I did not get it, but it would be so funny if I did. So I'm just going to smack your base for 9 before I go out.
So it's going to be in the end. It's going to be a very close loss, but it is going to be a loss here for Ari here in game 1.
This is not hand grenades.
But
I know, or tactical nuclear weapons.
anything.
Doesn't matter. Swing with anything. It literally doesn't matter. There it is.
With
All right.
Kira.
Game 1.
Game
Going
one.
to Han here. Jack picking up game 1.
The other text on
Less
the-
than 12 minutes. This may be a shorter round. though.
You know what? I can live with that. That gives me time to get some things done before we head off to the top cut. That's the thing. You know, Ian has been messing with Piett Red, and that's kind of the thing about Piett Red. Like it's very much go big or go home. Like, and it's a shame that she missed that Planetary miss. Again, I missed it too.
Just out of nowhere winning the game. Like
Literally,
that
just
would've
2
been
actions.
amazing.
Like, oh, you've got 21 HP to make up. Well, here's 6, and here's 12, and here's 9. Get wrecked. Like,
Yeah.
yikes.
There was a chance.
All right, so while they're doing it, the judge call from earlier.
Oh yeah, so
Double game loss.
let's let them sideboard in peace. While you talk about this double loss thing. Wow, I don't know what happened there, but go ahead.
So I went outside and I talked to one of the players, one of our locals, and he was saying he felt so bad because he had gotten this guy a double game loss. And I was like, oh that's terrible. What happened? And he said, well, he had ended up playing 2 Cassians without killing one of them. And then the game and nobody noticed, and then the game proceeded. And then
Okay.
another turn or two later,
Why did I not update these?
a judge was called and came over,
Okay, I'll fix this.
and like it was the TO said, Jason,
Yes.
was like, oh, that's just a warning. And then another judge overheard him and was like, hey, what's going on? Oh no, that's worse. And then the head judge heard and came over and supposedly gave a double game loss,
That's
which
weird.
seemed way harsh for
That's
me for
very
that.
odd to me.
But in the investigative part of this is I asked the head judge about it. He said, no, it's just a game loss. Because it was not something we could rewind and fix. It had gone
Yeah.
too long. It was a game loss, and that happened to be game 3.
Aha.
So there was no double game loss. There was a single game loss to a guy that had already lost a game.
That's weird. Okay. All right, I think I finally got this updated. Let's try again. Ha! All right. That's what I get for starting this match in a hurry earlier. I was kind of scrambling to get it off the ground, and there we go. We finally have it all. Everybody's name is correct. Sorry about all of that. All right, these guys, Jack's still filling with his sideboard. So in that case, guys, it's ad time. Give us a couple minutes. We'll be right back. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for being here. One of the most common questions I get is, how can I support what you're doing with live event coverage of Star Wars Unlimited? Luckily, there are lots of ways, and not all of them actually cost anything. For starters, if you're tuned in on YouTube, throw the live stream a like and subscribe to the channel. A couple of simple clicks, and you'll have helped YouTube's algorithm put more of my Star Wars Unlimited content in front of people who might be interested. If you're tuned in on Twitch, simply throw me a follow. Both of these things won't cost you a cent and actually help a lot more than you think. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you might be able to support me on Twitch with only a few clicks. Once you've linked your Amazon account to Twitch, check the QR code on the screen for help doing that. You can use your Prime subscription to me on Twitch. It's already included in your Amazon Prime membership and costs you nothing additional out of pocket. Similarly, over on YouTube, you can use the Super Chat functionality. Just click the little dollar bill looking icon on the bottom right corner of the screen below the chat window. This is sort of like a tip, right? You can choose a dollar amount on a little scrolling bar and it highlights your chat message simultaneously. If you're interested in helping ensure these kinds of high quality Star Wars Unlimited tournament streams continue well into the future, I would also ask you to check out my Patreon over at patreon.com/craptor. QR code on the screen will take you there. I have 4 tiers of support that each come with various benefits, up to and including the embroidered polo shirts you see the team and I wearing on the stream when we cover events. For the cost of only a single booster pack per month, you can support these kinds of productions and get some really fun perks along the way. Whether you choose to pitch in and help keep us on the air or not, thanks for being here. We love Star Wars Unlimited, we love the community, and we look forward to showcasing more of both in the future.
Not that I picked it up.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Sideboarding is done. Let's get over here and reintroduce you to your matchup. There we go. There's your matchup. A little bit of Han 1 and Admiral Piett. Piett red coming in here. Unfortunately, Ari probably had a good opportunity to pick up game 1 there that she missed, that I missed, that Trey missed. Chat picked it up and was like, oh, yeah, by the way, son of a gun. Starting here with a First Order Stormtrooper in the ground arena. Han going to do Han things.
Pay 1 and Daring Raid your base for 2.
Okay.
That is going for maximum efficiency.
Too quick to base there with the Daring Raid.
Fast Falcon.
And a Fast Falcon.
I'll take initiative.
That's your base for 3. And I'll pass.
Ari on the button. 3 to base.
Han summon the Falcon.
Yeah. Han, Chewie, the Falcon. I got all the main hero cards.
Ooh, Ari just resourced an Architens. I kind of wish she hadn't done that. I love that card in this matchup. Being able to ambush their Falcons and just steal them and be like, nah, they're my resources now. Suck it down would be. I mean, you got to get to all the resources, but Piett can bring those in a little early.
And like normally, if you're making an attack, you're deciding, am I giving up hitting their base to hit their unit? But with an ambush unit like that,
Exactly
you're
right.
not missing
And
anything.
you're ambushing, you're tanking, you're ramping, you're getting units off the board, and you're
Healing.
We're not healing.
Yeah, you're not taking the damage that they're about to do to you.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'll hit your base for 3.
Everybody getting their attacks in here at the start of the round.
For resupply.
Are we going to resupply?
Surprising no one.
Good reason to keep a hand.
All right, so she's going to be already on a 6 next turn.
There's
or
the
a
AT
7.
hauler.
She could be on a 7.
It'll go here, and then you can just play it for free.
I'm gonna take initiative.
I'll pass.
She needs to draw into something that she can. There's a Devastator I'm seeing. Is that a crate? Holy bejesus, that is.
Wow.
She's got crates in there. This deck is not fooling around, Trey.
They want some big dudes.
I like this deck list already. Crates and death triangles all in the same deck. Let's go. Love it.
And I will pay 1 for the Falcon to stay.
Yep.
Okay.
Jack pay to keep Falcon in play, and off we go. There's our
All right,
Pew Pew
let's
Stormtrooper
see
doing his thing.
if he puts it on the Falcon. No, he just put it on the
He
base.
just put it all on the base. Yeah, I think he just put it all on the base there. No, yeah, there he goes. There's the one.
Oh, she burned his base for 2 right at the beginning. That's right.
Yes, she hit him with the Daring Raid in round 1.
I'll hit your base for 3.
Okay. I'm gonna deploy Piett.
So she's going for a 7.
Could be. Trying to think what she has for 7.
Chewbacca on the
There's
stolen.
Chewie on the AT hauler.
I'm gonna hit your base for 2 with Piett.
Interesting.
21 all for the moment.
Have anything?
I'll hit your base for 7 with the hauler.
7 with the hauler.
16.
Well, this game is going.
This is good. Yeah, we're gonna have a very large gap in time unless Ari's got a way to get back in here, which she might. Whoa, she had no play that round.
Nothing.
Oh, that feels terrible. She desperately needed to play that round. Ugh. That's rough. I think that's one of the real challenges of building Piett out is finding the cost curve to try to keep you away from rounds like that where you just have nothing.
Right.
Pay 1. Yes, already.
So I think the Devastator comes out now, right? Devastator's 8.
5, 6, she can. There we go. Okay, Hyper Foil Devastator.
Ooh.
Okay, so she's going to smack the Falcon. All right. And put 1 on the AT hauler.
How big is Chewbacca?
He's a 3/3. So that is a
So it's
7/8 in space, or
7/8.
7/7 at the moment with the damage.
That's 2 hits. He just needs to attack.
Yeah.
He attacks and then claims.
Yeah, I think Jack just goes face here. That's what I would do.
Well, I guess he needs 1 extra damage. Sorry.
I'll hit your base for 7.
Yep.
Okay, so I go from 16 to 20.
Yeah, I think Ari has to claim here.
Yes. And this is a 1.
Yeah. I mean, with that,
I'm gonna hit your base for 2 with the First Order Stormtrooper.
I don't like this.
Direct will go on the stolen at hauler.
The 1 there, and then
Yep.
3 will be 5,
Okay.
which can just become a 10.
I think if I'm Jack, I just claim. Like you claim and the game's over.
You can't quite get there. Oh wait, can you?
He's got 7. He's got it right. And he's got it now.
Yeah, I miscounted. Yep.
I'm just gonna
Chat.
claim.
Yeah, as I say, chat saying she's dead to surprise strike. She's dead anyway.
2 with Admiral Piett.
2 from Piett. Feels a little bit like a Pyrrhic victory here, but that should do it.
So Jack goes to 5 and 2.
Looks like it. Quick match.
I had a
Jack.
planetary bombardment too, but
Yeah, it doesn't do you any good.
23.
See, here's where now she sees the PB play perhaps, and it's like, man,
Way too strong.
yeah, these AT haulers are nasty.
Disabling Fang
Yeah.
Fighter to take it
You know,
out.
Chewie being 3-3. Just that.
There it is.
There we
Just
go.
that quickly. Goodness gracious. Barely. That's like the shortest round we've had all day, and it comes at the very end.
Not even 22 minutes.
Not even. Like there's tons of time left in this round.
Pulling out Chewbacca. That's the nasty.
All right, guys. Well, there you go. Jack going to 5 and 2. Ari going to end the day here at 4 and 3. GG to both players. A couple of locals. I have to look these guys up. It'd be fun to run to them again at other events. Ari telling me that she's a student here locally at UH downtown. So I was like, awesome, super cool to meet players. A lot of folks that I've never seen around town because I come here to play.
Me too.
But I don't make it to many other stores. I don't go down. I don't make it to the Forge as much. I'm trying to make it over to 8th D now when they're doing stuff on occasionally on Thursday nights and such. But Houston is such a massive city. Like you drive an hour and you're still friggin' in Houston.
Yeah, Houston's 2 hours from Houston.
It quite literally is. And so it's very, very easy for us to – our play groups are all spread out all over town. Little pockets of 8 and 10 in the southwest and the southeast and whatever. And getting everybody together like this is great.
Fun.
It's a ton of fun. But it's a challenge, to put it lightly, because suddenly you're meeting all these fans. You get a chance to meet people, which is great. But it does occasionally frustrate me that we don't get to do this more often.